As a new president, the way we tackled the pandemic was probably a struggle for me. I wasn't here. In fact, I was on vacation in Ohio, and I was watching from afar my senior team attempt to ramp up and attempt to get things moving. That moment I said I had to go, and I never forget, I sat and sent an email one evening, the evening before I returned, and I said, I want to create a command center room in the cafeteria. I left the hotel, I packed up, I left, I came home, and I told them, I never forgot, I walked in and I said, we have one day. We have 8 hours to solve this and make sure that we can evacuate this campus. We probably have one day.
My name is Brittany Daniels. I am in the ADN nursing program at CCBC, and I graduate in May of 2021 this year. I mean, it was absolutely a challenge, when we went online, knowing that we were gonna lose that hands-on experience. Our instructors have just been so wonderful and there for us, and providing that emotional support when we needed it. It's interesting because as difficult as it all was and as hard as it is, and there's so many times where you think, oh my gosh, I can't do this. This isn't what I signed up for.
The partnership always starts with the faculty. We had to upskill the faculty very quickly to get 100% of them to teach online and to teach with technology that they weren't familiar with. That was very daunting. They had fear, some were resistant. They wanted to do it, but they just didn't know how. And so the first partnership was with the faculty, and the faculty were tremendous here. They rose to the challenge that we were looking for, and our students within 3 days were back online and instruction was continuing for our institution.
One of my instructors in particular, she reminded me, hey, you have to think of it this way. All of these struggles and all of these unexpected things that are happening during this program right now, during COVID, it's actually preparing you for going out into the world as a new nurse, where medicine has changed ever since this pandemic has happened. You're gonna be a new nurse in a new world of medicine, and look at it that way, that these tribulations that you're going through right now are actually a really good way to set you up for what you're going into. And it really made sense, and it made me think, yeah, you know what, you're right. And it helps you kind of to embrace that change and to know that it's gonna make you better in the end.
And we continued our partnerships with people like Senator Vogler, our senator, who wanted to still have our Veterans Breakfast, our Shell Corporation that wanted to provide food for those who needed food in the community. Even Halloween, we wanted to do something just for the young people who no longer go trick-or-treating. So these were just some of the strategies we put in place at our institution to continue, maybe be a new normal, right? Maybe it's this new normal, but we still wanted everyone to have an opportunity to still experience the many community events that we always sponsored.
My name's Michael Maher. I'm an external relations advisor for Shell Pennsylvania Chemicals, and I'm happy to be here today at CCBC. Yeah, one of the really neat things we've done during the pandemic in partnership with CCBC was Shell has a relationship with the Steelers, a corporate relationship, a partnership actually with them too. And we used that partnership to access a program called Convoy of Hope, which brought a literal truckload of food and kind of personal supplies in to the campus. We did it here at CCBC. Really, when we thought about where to do this, CCBC was by far and away the only A+ location we could think of. It's a place that really resonates throughout the county. It's got the support of the county citizens, and it's a welcoming environment where people can feel free to come and get some help that we were offering.
The feedback from the community for the efforts that we have done it's just been it's been nonstop. In fact, I think I receive an email once a day. I receive a letter from the hospital. We're helping with vaccines. I receive letter from the community. We receive letters from the veterans and for us just doing the trick-or-treating. I mean, the community has been just so grateful to this college. Our college sits physically in the center of the county. And so I love that about us. There's something unique about Western Pennsylvania where people don't cross bridges and rivers, but they will cross the bridges and rivers to come to the Community College of Beaver County. And I think because of that, they're just so grateful for everything that we have provided during this pandemic.
My name is Norm Mitchery. I'm the president and CEO of Heritage Valley Health System. I've been at Heritage Valley for 26 years. First 6 years as the CFO, and since 2001, the CEO of the health system. To handle the administration of vaccines for the Beaver County area, we called on the Community College of Beaver County based on our experience we've had with the organization through what we will call our What's on Your Plate community health fair for the past number of years. And the Dome at Community College of Beaver County is a perfect environment for, if you will, bringing through up to now 1,400 patients at one time throughout a day to be vaccinated. And so when it became obvious that we needed a place of this size and magnitude, of course, Community College of Beaver County, being the great partner they've been for many years, was the first one we thought of.
CCBC has partnered with Heritage Valley doing these vaccine clinics set up here at the Dome, which is perfect, to incorporate all these people that need vaccinated. So it's just a wonderful thing that CCBC is doing. And then as students being able to be a part of that and kind of give back a little bit, with them helping us so much, it's just so wonderful to be able to volunteer and to be a part of this.
So the response has been, quite frankly, from a customer experience perspective, in the 99th percentile. We get compliments regularly from people in the community who come here and experience this here environment. The cooperation of Dr. Davis and his administrative staff to help this flow wonderfully. The Beaver County Sheriff's Department to assist with wheelchairs for the elderly people, and Black Hawk Golf Course, who supplied the golf carts to really make it very convenient for some of the elderly folks that have trouble, if you will, navigating from the parking lot here to the Dome. So the response has really been second to none. I get emails, I get phone calls, I actually get text messages from people that says, it's a wonderful experience.
I personally really want to work in the ICU. I want to be a critical care nurse. I am going to do my best to get into that right out of school. Coming from CCBC, it's such a highly regarded nursing program to begin with. I believe we were ranked number 5 in the nation for an ABN nursing program. So that alone, hospitals see that, and it's, getting a job, shouldn't be that difficult, because we are such a highly regarded program.
So if you think about what Community College of Beaver County has done for years, they have a great school of nursing, they have a school of radiology. So this local college actually educates and prepares a lot of the staff that we ultimately end up hiring at Heritage Valley Health System. All of the students at CCBC in the health sciences program actually rotate through some of our facilities throughout their schooling to get a hands-on education on whether it's radiology or nursing. So the fact that the School of Nursing here at CCBC is part of the community, it really does help not only educate but prepare folks so we can ultimately hire them down the road.
When this pandemic is over, I look forward to leveraging the work that we've already done with our community. right? We've had over 10,000 senior citizens come through our campus, that some of them have never been here over 20 years. And I think they finally now know, oh my goodness, look, the campus is so different. And I'm looking forward to leveraging that to do other things with them, to do non-credit work with them, to do quilting with them, right? To do walking routes with them, so they really can truly see that we are the community's college. And so I think that the pandemic, even though it had some negative things, I think the positive things that are going to come out with it is that we are here for you in all capacities. I believe for us and for you that the best is yet to come.